piece came from a series of photographs I took when I was on holiday. The light was so beautiful in the swimming pool, all of these gorgeous ripples. And so I wanted to recreate that. And I've done another picture that has a swimmer with their shadow, but I just wanted this as a background, and what I'm going to then add is just the shadow and not the swimmer. This time I wanted to have an undercoat, if you like, of gold leaf, just to have a different kind of reflection of where the light's coming through. It's distorted slightly, so it looks yet a little bit more yellow. And process-wise, because I end up being quite tight in my painting, so I start in quite a loose, or relative to me, and messy way, that I then just build and build and build until it starts to sort of pull together a bit. So I'm in my messy phase at the moment with it. In terms of the water, I love swimming. Always loved swimming, and I love especially the way that the light sits on water. And I love it especially when it's really sunny and you're swimming in the swimming pool, and not only can you see the water on top of, or the light on top of the water, but also when you're in the water, the distortion and the way that something is really uniform in terms of tiles on the floor, then bends and shapes and morphs into this gorgeous, much more organic pattern. So with this is a combination of gold leaf, there's an acrylic pen, there's some pencil, and I'm just using acrylic now. And I will add in some wax, some cold wax, and probably some iridescent watercolour. So imagine it's like clear boot polish, and you can, the way that I use it is I pull in different parts of it to give a different finish. So if you were putting, for example, something like a gloss medium on, if you've got anything that's iridescent, it dulls it, whereas the cold wax just gives it a beautiful texture, and it keeps the quality of the sort of metallic iridescence behind it or underneath it. Well, I think I've been in my blue and green phase for quite a while at the moment, so definitely water. Usually ocean, but the swimming pool is so beautiful that I've just shifted a little bit. But it's normally a range of blues and greens with some accents. There's two parts to it. One is because I print lots, I have lots of sheets of paper that have been printed on that I don't want to lose, but aren't necessarily good enough to make into a final piece. So I cover them with books, or cover books, and then sometimes draw little bits, sometimes just embellish parts of them. But the idea of adding the quotes came from a friend of mine who's having a bit of a rough time, and I wanted to send her a pick-me-up. So it started with You're Bloody Marvellous. It started with that, and then looking for, just every time I come across something or a quote or a saying that I like, that is positive and inspiring, and reminds us just it's okay to be us exactly as we are, then I add that. Some of them I just leave fairly as they are. I think that one probably, that one's probably just as it is. Sometimes I might add just a little tiny bit of an embellishment, or just, in this case, just some little iridescent dots and some white dots. So, and then sometimes a bit more depending on how I feel. And these are things that I do when I'm supposed to be doing something else. I like doodling. I don't like sitting still particularly, so if I'm watching a film, I'll be doodling these sorts of things as well.